Righto guys, it's been a big day today. Finally went and got the boat. So Shannon's fishing's going to change now, and I can't wait. I'm looking so forward to it. Just sitting over there, we'll have a look shortly, is the new boat. It's only a 4.4 metre. I'm going to turn it into, you could say, a bit of a reef beast. A lot of people are saying it's a bit small for out in the reef, but it's not. It'll do the job. You just got to be very careful, just got to pick your days, know your weather and your boat. And I've been in these boats before plenty of times, so I know they can handle some rough weather. The engine on the back is something I'm very familiar with. I know the handle, I know the engine's got no problems in the world. So without waiting any further guys, let's go and take a look at the new toy. It is only bare bones. There's nothing much to it at the moment, it's just a shell. Oh, it's got platforms and stuff, but you'll see, no electronics or anything like that, okay? So let's have a look. And the boat is, as you can see, it's a 440 Renegade. It's a new Renegade, okay, 2025 model. And it's on a fully I-beam alloy trailer, nice trailer, brake trailer. What we'll do is just go around here. I'll show you that. The engine on the new girl. That's a new Yami 60. That's a FLC. That's a 2025, so it's the latest Yamaha. It has got a Garmin transducer stuff in the back, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that and run Garmin or I'm going to put Lowrance in it. I haven't decided yet, but that's something else we're going to talk about later. Alright guys, we'll get into the boat and we'll have a look around, okay? Alrighty, we're up inside the new girl. I'll show you around in a second. Still trying to plan out what I really want to do with it, but at the moment I just want to keep it as bare as possible. So we're going to have a sounder onto the side on a ram bracket. That's the plan. Lowrance or Garmin, I don't know yet. That's going to be sitting in front of me. I've just got the driver's seat here in the back corner. I'll point the thing down a little bit. So sitting on the driver's seat, got the Yami there. Okay. We've got a low bait tank over there on your port side there. So I'm going to have low bait tank, tiller steer, one seat. I'm only going to run it with one seat guys. I'm not going to be putting other seats in it unless somebody comes with me, then I'll put this spare seat in, but other than that I'm going to run the boat open. Down here to the side, I'll run around shortly with the camera and show you what the boat looks like in a minute, but down here to the side of me on the side there's some switch panels, there's fuel gauge there which is going to be quite handy because it's got an underfloor fuel. Alloy underfloor fuel tank, casting platform, yeah, it's just a typical Renegade guys I've seen them before. It's just the latest model one. So we've got the two hatches in the middle for the battery under the floor, so I've got a battery in the centre here, the crank battery, and I've got another hole up the front there for the other battery if I'm going to run a Minn Kota. So the batteries are both midship, which is very handy in the middle, which is good. Okay, well, what I was planning on doing, I was going to put safety gear behind me. This boat, compared to the older Renegades, has got a seat spigot or a spigot up the front in the platform, so you can actually put a seat up the front in the platform with these new ones, which is very handy. What I'm going to do with that guys is something a bit different. I'm going to put I think it's a 900mm pole with a little tiny seat. Basically it's going to be a leaning post, so when I'm out in the reef of it, you know, for casting for hours on end, I'm going to have a leaning post up on the platform, a nice comfy one behind me butt. You know, getting older, I need some comfort, especially when I'm going to be casting in the sun, out in the water for hours on end. A leaning post at the front's going to be very handy. But to start off with, I'm going to the seat here, I'm going to sounder off to the side on a ram bracket. It's not going to be a top-notch sounder to start with because I haven't got much money left, so I'm just going to buy some sort of Lowrance or Garmin, I'm not sure, and put it there just to start off with, and then later on down the track when I've got some more money, I'm going to buy like a big proper unit, like a 10 or a 12-inch unit, nice unit, put it here, and whatever I buy now, I'll remount that up the front. So I'll be running the two units, I'll have the small one up the front, which will be not small but 9-inch, and I'll have like a 12-inch or something down here later on. Plus the Minn Kota off the bracket there. Okay, I'm going to have downriggers off this because I'm going to be doing a lot of downrigging out here. Not many people do that up on the reef, and I reckon it's going to be good. You'll get some good footage and you'll see some interesting things. I think downrigging will be quite a lot of fun actually, so we're going to be some downriggers. We're going to have some stainless steel rod holders mounted through, get rid of these plastic things. Yeah, there's a bit of work to be done, but basically it's still going to be a fairly open, basic boat. Anyway, enough of yakking on like that, guys. I'll give you a bit of a show of the boat, and then from now on it's going to be just a basic run-in films and build part coming up. So let's have a look, shall we? Okay. Now, I don't know why I'm saying old for. It's a 2025 model. So tillers here, live bait tank down there. What I'm going to do is this back hatch here, because there's no more batteries in these back hatches, I'm going to make this a safety gear hatch and put safety gear in that one. Okay. And that one's got the fuel filters and stuff down there, isolation switch. And this has also got bilge pumps in it with float switches and stuff, which is very handy. You can see the skipper seat there, the driving seat. That's going to be upgraded too. I'm not going to stay with that seat. I'm going to put a proper, nice big comfy chair in. It's only a small boat, but I'm going to be doing a lot of miles. And once again, I'm getting older, so I want some comfort, so I'm going to put a decent chair in. Got the switch panel here, fuel gauge there, which is very handy. Fuel's under the floor, under my feet. Just like I said, it's a stainless steel tank, or alloy tank. Get rid of all the plastic rod holders. They're going to be all stainless. I'm going to have other rod holders coming out to the side as well, 2 side ones out to the side. They're probably going to be mounted up here somewhere. Going out to the side, either side. I have more stainless ones down the back to run the downriggers. It's got cup holders, which is a different feature. The side pockets and stuff are all the same. As I said, it's got the cranking battery down now in the middle of the floor, which is very handy, instead of behind you, which had more weight to one side. And at the front one, you got another hatch for another battery there. That's going to be for the Minn Kota battery. Okay. The front's all stock standard. Got your Bowmate thruster plate and your big ankle well. Nothing's different on the Renegades up there. The platform's pretty much the same. But what I'm going to do with this is what I talked about a while ago, guys. I'm going to have me big tubs in there. I'll have 2 of these big tubs. This is not quite as big as a 460. So I'll have 2 of these big tubs and a small one at the front. And they'll be stock full of fishing gear and jackets and stuff. So all the room under here will be used, just won't be crap just thrown anywhere and everywhere. I threw the anchor ball there just to see if it would fit, but I don't know if it's going to stay. See, just that. But the one thing that's new on these boats, like I said, the seat's bigger up the top, up the front there, which is very handy. So I'm going to put a leaning post up there for casting, which is going to be very, very handy. Anyway, so that's it, guys. Just a nice 440 tiller steer. Nothing over the top, just a nice little boat. And once I make a few mods to it, she's going to be quite good. Nice and open, plenty of room to fish, safe, plenty of fuel. It'd be a nice little reef rig. And she'll do some trips daytime, nighttime. That's the other thing too, guys. Underneath I will run some lights for nighttime fishing. So we'll have some lights and under lights, inside lights for nighttime. I don't know, there's a couple of other things, I just can't think of them yet. But you'll see, guys, as it starts getting built, we'll have plenty of, you'll see different things. But the leaning post is the main one, and a nice sounder over there on a ram bracket next to where I drive. And then later on, I'll put the big sounder, get a big sounder and put it there on the ram bracket. And the smaller sounder I'm going to buy to start off with, I'll mount up the front and probably run that one off the electric. Mount the transducer to the electric and run the electric and the smaller one, bigger one here. It's going to take a bit of time, but it's going to... Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. I hope you stick around and wait for the boat build and watch it take shape, and watch a couple of half-hearted trips and just running in the meantime, just for a bit of fun, and darting around without a sounder. Just go back to old school fishing, see if I can find some fish. Should be entertaining. Anyway, guys, if you like it, hit the subscribe button, push a like button, and I hope you stick around to watch the series.